Hi, folks. Welcome to another episode of Weekly Forecast and Updates brought to you by Des Moines New Age Shopping Community Center and Des Moines New Age Radio on Spotify, as well as DesMoinesNewAge.com. I'm Alicia. I'm your host, and I do apologize for being so late. I got super sick. I was sick last week, and then I've been super sick. Don't worry, it's nothing contagious, but I am on antibiotics. I had to go back to the doctor and forth and back and forth. So everything's kind of getting a little delayed. But anyways, this is coming out on Thursday, but just yesterday we had our solar eclipse, and that's one of the things I wanted to talk about. We'll get to the tarot portion of the forecast here in a minute, but again, I do apologize. But a solar eclipse is too important to skip. So solar eclipses and lunar eclipses vary a little bit in their energy, and I will talk about this later on separate videos in Caffeinated Astrology. But for right now, I'm going to give you a quick rundown. Lunar eclipses are more the culmination of an emotional cycle that's run its course. They tend to be a little bit more personal. Either eclipse is going to be yank out the trash and throw it away. It doesn't matter how much you've held on to it. If it's bad for you, it's got to go. Basically, the whole vibe of, no, guys, you can't hold on to 10 years of candy wrappers and expect everything to be okay. We're throwing it out, kind of thing. I don't care if it's a collection, that kind of thing, that energy. But a solar eclipse is something a little bit different. A solar eclipse kind of resets the energy around us. It gives the world a breath of fresh air, so to speak. And it's a really good time to actually focus on what you want, what you actually desire in your life, moving forward, your goals, things like that. It's a time to reflect, refocus. Hang on, buddy. And that's my kiddo. Reflect and refocus on what we truly want in our life and what we want to get rid of, what no longer serves us. So right now, really good time to do manifestation work. And it's a great time because it'll amplify the intensity of your thoughts, of your ideas. It's going to amplify all of that. All of that energy is going to go, whoo. So great time to do manifestation work. Great time to really take a minute and think about what you really want going forward. Now, we are also in a new moon. I know, right? We're in a new moon, and new moons are great times to start new projects, and they're a really good time to basically kind of let go and release. But the whole slate has been wiped clean from the last lunar cycle. So, time to start something new, which would be great if you were doing manifestation work along with the lunar cycles. Now, we have the planets in retrograde now. If I remember correctly, Pluto retrograde is almost done. It's almost going back to direct. So we'll cover that next week. And then also next week, Jupiter is going to go retrograde, and I'll talk a little bit about that next week. But for right now, Pluto is coming to the end of its retrograde. So a lot of things with Pluto are going to be closing up. So shadow work, abuses of power coming to light, a lot of things personally, just kind of unearthing our depths, are all going to come to a head. They're going to come to fruition. So that's going to be interesting. Chiron's still in retrograde. Neptune's still in retrograde. Uranus is still in retrograde. Ugh, can't talk. And now to the tarot portion. So I'm using my new deck. I just got it out at the Van Meter Visitors Festival. I was only able to get out there for just a little while, but they are so nice. They are absolutely wonderful people out there. I met a bunch of cool people. Hopefully I'm going to have some on the Tuesday night talks and the Psychic Roundtable podcast. Fingers crossed. They were all really excited about it, and I'm excited to bring it to you. So we'll see how schedules work and everything like that. But okay, there we go. Anyway, it's the Universal Monsters Tarot deck, and it's really, really fun. For the suits, they actually did something a little bit different. So they went candles, crypts, claws, and castles. I know, right? I was like, well, yeah, I'm lost. I Googled it because it's one of the ones that does not come with a book. It comes with this little QR code on the back, which I think is crazy, but whatever. That's also why I'm writing a meanings book myself. And Nicole's illustrating it, or at least helping me illustrate it. But anyways, so I Googled it. Candles are wands. Crypts are cups. Wish Crips being cups is kind of, I'm not sure about that, but oh well. Anyway, candles being wands, I can completely understand that. That works out perfectly. Castles being pentacles, that works out perfectly. And then claws being swords, that works out. The only one that throws me off is the Crips and cups connection, but it's really fun. It's really neat. It's a beautiful deck. If I can pull this into the shop, then you guys will definitely see it. But if not, go get your own. They're awesome. So the shadow card at the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Claws upright. Cute little Gilman hand. And what that means, that's Ace of Swords. So we're starting off the week. How we began everything is a lot of breakthroughs, a lot of mental clarity, a lot of successes. Now, we roll right into, for this week, the Tower reversed, the Devil reversed, Temperance reversed, Death reversed. Okay, so this week definitely has something to say that is 4 major arcana cards, and you guys know when the major arcana come out to play in force like this, and when they're all reversed, and yes, I did shuffle the deck very, very well. This is definitely a heavy message week, and with the solar eclipse, new moon, everything else, yeah. And everybody I know is going through a lot of chaos in their lives. The whole theme of the year is falling apart to fall into place, and I have a feeling this week is going to be a turning point somehow. At least that's what my gut tells me. What the cards tell me is the Tower reversed. Now, the Tower is basically everything just falling apart. You're going to get it one way or another. Just, you can't fight it. This has been cosmically destined. The Tower reversed is basically us resisting a needed change. This is something we actually need. But there's a lot of resistance, and with the Tower card, resistance is only going to make it worse. But that's going to repeat through the reading. So now the Devil card, it's all about good and necessary transformation. It's better on the spiritual realms than it is on the material, but all of the transformation coming is going to be necessary. All of the changes are necessary, and they are all leading to something good for us. It's going to be to our benefit in the long run. Believe me, I have a lot of changes coming up myself, a lot of changes for the shop. It's going to be crazy, but everything is necessary. Once again, Temperance reversed. Now, the Temperance card for me is using your resources correctly. So when it's flipped around, it means we are not using our resources correctly. So remember to reach out to friends you haven't talked to in a while, things like that. Really go over your skill set. See what you're ignoring, see what you're overlooking or taking for granted. The other thing with Temperance reversed, it says to bring ourselves back into balance. Basically, we're going to have to rein back in that impulsive behavior, anything we've been letting slide, and get back to balance and harmony, restore our own equilibrium, so to speak. Last card. This one, I was pulling it to see if I could get a better card, and it's just a repeating theme, really, of the Tower. Death card reversed. So we're resisting a necessary change. Keep in mind that the harder you resist, the harder it's going to be. And hanging on to old thought patterns, old ideas, old emotional traps, old ways of thinking, all of that, all it's going to do is hinder everyone going forward and make it so much harder. And we've had so much hard over these last years. I don't know about you guys, but since 2019, it's just, damn, it's been rough. And this year, at least, we're seeing ups and we're seeing some progress, and it's going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. But you really got to fight for those ups. But at least we're seeing some ups. Things are actually starting to fall into place, kind of clicking the puzzle pieces in together. Death reversed is all about just resisting that change, with digging in both heels, even when the change is actually what we really, really need. So, yeah. But I know all about resisting change, and I can't blame anybody for that. I'm hugely guilty of it myself. Anywho, okay, so that's the psychic reading portion of it. Now the updates. Halloween Fair is this weekend. It's that time of year again. It is our Halloween Psychic Fair, but this time we've extended it to a 2-day fair. So it's going to be Saturday and it's going to be Sunday. I'm hopefully going to get to do a walkthrough for you guys. And we're going to have a whole bunch of different Halloween specials, but we have really fun readers and we've got a couple of vendors. We're actually having a blast this time. Costumes are encouraged, and hopefully all of our readers are going to be able to make it in costume. I'm not going to promise that there's going to be candy there, but I'm darn well going to try. So let's see, for vendors. I hope I'm not leaving anybody out, but I may be. Yeah, pretty much this week, but let's see. We have Angel Inback, Psychic Medium, Clairvoyant, Pet Psychic. We have The Psychic, Crystal Ball Scryer, Trance Medium, Clairvoyant, Psychic Medium, of course, speaks to the dead. He does a little bit of palm reading as well. Let's see. We have Kasumi Tarot, always awesome. They do verbal energy work as well as tarot readings, goddess-led tarot readings, so that's fun. We've got Willow Tree readings back in. Now, she does tarot readings. She's awesome. She's a Cancerian, so she really, when you get a reading from her, it's really fun. Oddly enough, Kasumi is also a Cancerian, but with Willow Tree, she has a bit of a different vibe. She's a Cancerian Yang sign, so she's able to give it to you just real fast, but in a gentle way. So I'm actually really enjoying her readings, and I think I'm actually probably going to get one from her again this time around that she's here. She also makes organic skincare, balms, candles. Hold on. My kiddo, he's being very patient though. He hasn't done cartwheels in the background yet, so that's good. But let's see. Organic skincare balms, candles, a couple other things. She also does a migraine relief balm that's pretty good. I got some for my dad. We've got Peaceful Jewels, Angela. She's got those really big shelf sitter crystals for dirt cheap. I mean, dirt cheap. She's actually even got 30% off this weekend. So y'all want to come out and grab some stuff from her. I don't know if she's going to be able to be on Psychic Roundtable tonight. I hope so, but I have no clue with how her schedule's going. Let's see. Angel Ann, The Psychic, Willow Tree readings, Peaceful Jewels, Kasumi Tarot. I'm probably leaving somebody out. I'm sorry, guys. But it is all on Facebook. And actually, what I am going to do here, that's right, this is what I can do. Hold on. Share screen. Share. Let's see if I can do it. Let's see if I can do it. Let's see if I can do it. Oh, I did it. Yay. Anyway, so that's us, October 5th and 6th, 11 a.m. to 7 on October 5th and 11 a.m. to 5 on October 6th. So very happy, very awesome. And Dennis put this whole picture together. So yay. But also for the Halloween Psychic Fair, something I'm really, really super excited about. Both myself and my Webster are participating. The Art of Magic art exhibition held by Dean Sturtevant of Green Unicorn Art. He has a bunch of really cool local artists, and they're all working on really interesting themes. The Art of Magic. I love the theme. I love the idea. I've got a couple ideas. Fingers crossed I can actually get it to coincide with a story release on Kindle Vella. Because I'm releasing 2 new stories this month, kind of spookier stories this month. But we are really excited about this art exhibition. It's going to be the last one at the shop for the year. And both Webb and I are participating, as well as a bunch of our other local artist pals. So yay, come on out and see that. He's going to have the whole upper floor. So, and so, yeah, come on out and see our vendors, our readers, you know, and all the local artists. We're really excited and happy. And yeah, hopefully there's going to be costumes and candy and all that fun stuff. All right, guys. Oh, and because I was sick, I had to do a rerun on Tuesday Night Talks, and I had to skip Gem Talks. I was just too sick to do anything. But I did get an interview out on WOI. It was just a little 4-minute, I think, midday news. So go and check that out. I'm not sure where it's going to be, but it is out there somewhere. I've got the guy emailed to see if I can run the clip on the website. But also, if you need more information on the Halloween Psychic Fair, you can go to DesMoinesNewAge.com, and we'll have a post on the update section on it, all the deets, and I will keep that updated as I go. So this Thursday night, tonight, at 8:35-ish p.m., is going to be the Psychic Roundtable Psychic Fair meet and greet. So we're going to have Simone from Willow Tree Readings, Angel Lynn, Kasumi, I hope Angela, I'm not sure. Yeah, the psychic, he doesn't do technology, so he doesn't really get in there and do it from this point. Like I said, God, I don't know if anybody else is going to be able to be on. I will see if Dean Sturtevant is able to join us, but I don't know. He's had a bit of a death in the family, and he's a pretty busy dude anyway, but I'll ask. All right, guys. Mwah. Love you all. I'm going to close this down. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to say thank you for joining us. Mwah. Loves to you all. And with that, we're going to go with the closing. Oh, like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, just put them in the comments. All right. Loves to you all. Bye.